Hi everyone. We're going to be making a getting to know you sculpture using paper and glue. And you each will have one of these papers at your table. You'll have two to share with a partner. So there's a front side and a back side. And we'll talk more about this part after. This video is really to teach you how to bend and fold the paper. I got this lesson idea from another art teacher friend, and I thought, why not give it a try this year? So I'm going to set this aside. What you're going to need is a square base to glue your strips of paper on, your sculpture, and you will need colored strips of paper. The strips, I have to bring this back, I guess. You're going to have to read carefully, so each thing, it says favorite food. If your favorite food is pizza, you're going to be making a yellow zigzag. So I'm just going to show you any old color. So to make a zigzag with your paper strip, you are going to take it and fold it up a bit like that. I'll bring it a little bit closer. So I've made this little square, and then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to fold it up to meet where that first square was started. I'm going to flip it over. It's just like if you were going to be making a paper fan. So this is how you make the zigzag line. And there you are. So that's one line you need to know how to make. Another line you need to know how to make is the simple arch line. Now this is an arch, but we can't glue that to the paper, so we need to make little feet. You fold one end in, just like that, and then I'm going to fold the other end in. Okay. So now my sculpture, or my paper, has feet. I put a little bit of glue on the bottom of each foot, and that's how your sculpture would glue down. Now you can glue it like that, or you can put the feet out this way as well and glue it that way. So there's your arch. The next thing you need to know is how to make a spiral. And to make a spiral, you need the help of a pencil. So I'm going to take paper and I'm just going to wrap it around, rolling it up. Rolling it up, and then when I let it loose, there's this really cool spiral that's made. Of course, I'd put the glue here to use it somehow in my sculpture. There's the spiral, and now I think we will do, what else are we going to do? We're going to do the tab. So the tab, and of course I forgot to bring my scissors over, so hold on. So for the tab, you are going to need a pair of scissors. And all I'm going to do down one side is I'm going to go make a snip, probably like the shape of a rectangle, and then move it along, move it along, move it along. So you can see that I'm cutting out like these rectangle shapes, but I'm not cutting across to cut it apart. And then once I have that, I'm going to fold one, and I'm going to skip this one, fold this one, skip, oops, fold this one, skip, fold this one, skip, and fold that one. Now I'm going to turn it the other way, so now it's kind of hard. I'm going to fold this one in the other direction, skip it here, it's a lot of folding to make the tab. So now I have these little tabs, and then I can glue those little tabs down in place. So there's the tab. I think it's the last one I'm going to show you, is the fringe, and I'm going to use yellow. Now to make the fringe, what I like to do first is just fold this a little bit in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, But after I make my fringe, this is the end that I'm going to put the glue on. This is the end I'm going to make the fringe. So to make the fringe, I just take my scissors and make these little snips. And I like to go just past that fold line because it's easier to bend the paper. Kind of looks like a really big eyelash right now. So I'd keep going on all the way to the end, and then I can glue that up. So then it looks kind of like grass or something. And that's your fringe. So those are the different folding techniques you're going to be using later on when you create your Getting to Know You sculpture. Have fun!